Namaste. Namaste, beloved fairies with attitude. I hope you are standing in your power, knowing that God knows you, doing what is in your heart, giving no power away from you, and taking no power from anyone away. That beautiful feeling, that knowing who you are, what you want, and doing just that, and nobody influencing you. Nobody telling you, no, you are not that. You should change. No, you should not do it like that. You should do it like that. You're doing something completely wrong. You should do that. I know better. When you are no more influenced by all this, when you know who you are, and when you're doing just that, being yourself, if they accept it or not, God loves you and you are at peace. Just being yourself. Changing nobody, taking no power away from anyone, and allowing anyone to take no power away from you. This is actually ascension, you know. For us all to be one, we have to stand in our own power, our divine power, giving no power away, taking no power away. This is 5D law. We are ascending into just that. It's a beautiful feeling when knowing, being, when opinions and illusions of others, their expectations, their messing with your ways and trying to change you does not affect you anymore, not slightest bit. That's a beautiful feeling. And knowing that's where we all are heading. Ascension actually is all about self-empowerment. Because it's being the power, knowing who you are, doing what you love. And it's so much about daring to say no what you don't want now because you want to do something else. Daring to say loud no when they try to influence you, change you, or give you something you don't like, or pull you into something they want but you don't like and you don't want to be part of it. When they act, you owe something to them because you don't want to be part of their illusions. And you are at peace, making comedy. That's a master state. That's master state. That's where we are heading. Means God knows you. I know myself in my heart that I am myself. I'm doing what is in my heart and allowing everyone to do what they want. If it's good for them or not, if I agree with it or not. They have their own free will, their own power. They can do whatever they want with it. I'm not taking their power away. That's how you should meditate. And they are not taking my power away, but they have free will. I can only take my own power back and take care of myself to be the best and to do that what feels best for me and let others be on their own path. This is the truth. In the matrix is separation. Matrix is all about telling you you should not do that, telling you you must do that because I want it now, I need it, and when you say no, I have to convince you. Matrix is all about these violations. Matrix is about telling you, no, you are not that. This is not your work. You are an illusion. You have to change. I know who you are. This is Matrix. You know, in this world, everyone telling each other what to do, how to do it, try to change each other influence each other, but everyone forgetting about their self. They're giving the power away and taking power away, but not taking care that they are the power. And as you are the power yourself, you don't take power away anymore. You don't allow others to take power away from you. I see this very subtle. You know, here on our Facebook, it's become a little bit an illusion for many to keep up with the status and friends and likes and all this social happening. You are many times forced not to say what you like and say what you don't like, not to say no to someone and allow them to manifest in your space what you don't like and you don't want to see. They want to talk about it, they want you to answer to them, and they tell you something. You never said nothing, and then you don't dare to say, I don't want this now. I did not give you anything, tell you anything. I'm just here expressing myself. You don't have to agree with me. And we give our power away, and then we do what we don't like. We answer to people, we explain ourselves to people, and God forbids, we change our ways because what people cannot accept or understand because we are too deep. I was always so disturbed on all these violations, you know. I never throwing nothing at anyone. I just tag people. They can choose themselves if they read or not, if it's accepted on their page and nothing. And many people just expect that I have to read their art, I have to like their art, and just raped me with the comments, with links and everything, and like this, and then very offended because I did not want. Hey, I know what I want. I'm doing what I want, helping others with my art. I don't want nothing from you. They came by themselves because they liked my art, my word, and then they kind of felt, now I have to do, now I have to go around and please them because they chosen to like me and to get inspired by me. But then they get expectations, and we kneel to this on our social life. We just feel, many times, if I don't answer, if I don't like this, if I don't accept this, and I don't go and like that, then then they will not like me. And it's so much visible in our ways. Even here, when I'm observing how much third dimensional ways they are still. Just to keep up with that status illusion, we don't dare to be who we are and express our will and accept what we love and reject what it's not resonating with us. And we pretend many times. I know in 2016, one lady, I don't know, I didn't even say who I am, but she just said I'm not. And she just wanted to force me to have past life regressions and all these things with her so she can change my truth. I never need, I only difference is that time I reacted more in fire and not so as now, as very with attitude, more in peace. But she could not achieve anything. I know myself, I know only God can know me, and I know I can remember only myself. Nobody can influence me. If I don't want past life regression, she can stick it up her ass and take it where she wants. Because nobody can change my truth. You have to be very careful. Very careful you have to be. Many have 200, 300, I don't know, so great fame and everything, but they are taking your power away, always. Influencing you, doing this kind of things, telling you who you are, telling you what to do. Like they want to do something, they want you to be part of it. You don't want, and then they convince you. You remember your divine self being someone else, and they convince you you are someone else. And there's so many of those who just do not allow others to remember themselves and inspire them to do so, and they take their power away and tell them, I will tell you, I know, you have to do this, you have to follow this. Hey, I know, I've been, also in 2016, these crazy things happening to me very much. Like also men, they had some ideas in their mind and they just felt, I have to be part of it. And they came, hey, I want you to do this, come with me, you be under me. Yeah, I'll be under you, yeah, sure, sure. I'll be under you. I said, no, I have my own work. You do what you want to do, but I want to do this with you. Hey, but you don't understand. I choose you. I choose you. I have chosen you. Well, you got blocked. That's what they achieved. I'm very sensitive. But God have protected me. And I always knew, even years, 10 years ago, and always not to give my power away. After my experience with Hare Krishna sect, nobody anymore taking my power away. I given it once and it was enough. So, because you know my nature, I'm a little bit weird, eccentric, and have an attitude, but I have so much love for everyone. And in my ways, even if I have attitude, I just want us to stop and to step in our own power and stop taking power from others away and giving power away from others. So when I have attitude towards someone that I love a little bit, I just sending them back in their power so they can become greater than I am. As they cannot tell me what to do, who I am, what I'm not doing right. Only God can judge me. And I am you. So this video is not about me. It's an inspiration for you. You know that. That is clear. Because people are causing this on every step. All these illusions, and we are wearing masks just to pretend, just to please, just to fit in. Don't try to fit in. You are made to stand out. Even all these things we created here, these groups and everything, and collectives and everything, are still illusions that are just waking up. And we should not fit in. We should not try to fit in so that we fit in some circle and that they like us and that they don't leave us. We should find that where we ourselves, who we are, our own heart, can fit in and express yourself with no restriction, no shame, no thinking that somebody will not accept it, and for that look upon you differently. I tell you something. True friends, true angels, your true angels in physical forms, they will not leave you for that. And they will not get offended if you are in your home, in your ways, choosing this direction, this color, this angel. If you're choosing to be poet, if you choose to have little bit strange words, if you sometimes have no limitation and say something, they will not leave you and judge you for that. They will accept your uniqueness. They will maybe not like it. They will maybe not support it because they maybe not understand it and it's not what is according to their nature, but they will never to tell you, hey, you should not do that. They will understand this is your way, your unique way, which is not there. And if they don't resonate to it, they will move to something you resonate together. And they will know. And even if you are in illusion and doing something that is hurting you, they will tell you once. They will tell you once. And when you will not accept it, They will respect. They will respect your ways and that you want to do that and you want to experience that, because they will know that you have to go through that illusion to come to truth. They will not try to change you because they will know you have to cross these dimensions. You cannot come to this level if you are 4 levels below. And they will respect your ways unconditionally. If they just don't resonate towards them and they are of love, and if you are just learning about love in darkness still in strange ways, they will accept it. Because, only fake friends. Only fake friends will approve you, disprove you, analyze you. No, only fake friends will analyze you. And if you fit in their score test to score the points, then you're okay. No. True friends accept you for who you are. I had one friend and he was acting like brother, and he has big company. I think I don't know what is now, but he was really suffering in 3D with his family, with wife, even eating meat and feeding worst shit to his daughter and everything. But he just had some money, and like that. And somehow he got idea that he can put himself above me and be my mentor and tell me what to do and how to do it and what I'm doing wrong. But as I was listening to this bullshit, I just saw he's speaking to me from 3D and he cannot see nothing above. And he just, all his illusions he got from me, about me, he just throwing at me. I never cared for all the promised possibility of having better life just to please him and to, okay, because you have money, you have company. Now I will give you power. I'll give my power away like a child to somebody that needs my help and is suffering in most dense 3D that I solved in my past lives. No, he did to me what he never should done, and after 3 weeks he did not change, so he never saw me again. I don't care for material benefit and what it can bring to me. I care to be myself. He was a businessman and he just thought that he can shape me according to business so he can use me for his business. And on the end, when I did it, he was crying to everybody else. But then disrespecting again, so I never came back. You should never give your power away, whatever they promise you. I'm rather doing this and a few hundred people will watch the video, hopefully. And I'm rather trusting God and that some souls would choose to support my work. I would rather do what God wants me to do here and have a beautiful material life and give my power away to somebody that actually needs to say, hey Purna, I need your help in life. But no, he was judging me, he was approving me, he was thinking he's my teacher just because he has money and some success that really he was suffering in like no one. But he never asked me about spiritual advice. He was actually just analyzing my work. If I'm ready, if I'm fit, if he can use me for his lecturing. He could use me. He would probably be now much more successful if he would use me, because I know how to speak to people. And it's easy to speak about crystals and Mother Nature preservation and all this, what his company is about. But he chose the wrong way, and I did not give my power away. And out of that, I got the new level of ascension and new power within me that has given me. Maybe it would give me money if I would give my power away. I will be slave of somebody who is a slave. No, thank you. Ascension is all about stepping in your power, because in this world we are giving and taking power away from everyone, and everyone taking from us. It's not easy because you are tested like I was tested in many situations. You lose something material sometimes, maybe, to gain something spiritual. Like I lost that opportunity and everything, but it was nothing, because if his mood is like that, we cannot work together. We cannot work together. So this is happening everywhere, on all levels of your life, in family, in marriage, everywhere, in school, here on Facebook also. Everybody telling everybody what to do. I know I was always so disturbed. I got even disturbed as somebody, old light worker, and sometimes I like to be extreme. And there was Jesus in sexy pose. I put in article the picture. And he just had to say, choose better pictures. Well, this is my home. This is my will. If I did something wrong, God will judge me. God is laughing. You choose to say this on your own wall and write an article, my friend. Write an article about how people should choose better pictures. You have that will. You have that. You can do that. I will not oppose you because you have free will to do that. But if you tell me to change the picture, I will. You know what I did after? I posted the naked butt ass Jesus picture just so he can be more pleased. Always, it's so beautiful when you know God knows you, and whatever they do, whatever they say, whatever they are confused, God loves you and is laughing, and you know yourself and you step in your power. You know that no one can take the truth away from you and power. No one can change them. Illusions of others cannot change your truth. Cannot take your power away. Only when you start taking them seriously, you give your power away. You know? It's simple like that. More and more you're ascending in your own power, more and more time you say no to things you don't want to do, but we say yes because we want to please and we. Okay. Ascension, yes, it's about helping, it's about serving everybody, it's about oneness of everybody, about giving love. And it's one other point, it's most important. Standing in your power, being love, and everyone is giving love their heart desires from their heart and doing what their heart desires. Nobody telling others what to do. We all are different. We all have different missions. And if you want for me to do something, well, I don't know somebody else is there who is programmed in their heart by God to do just that. And it is to be their joy to do that because they know who they are and they want to do just that. That's the secret. That's the secret. But in this world, we are sacrifices, everybody telling to each other what to do, how to be. You create something, they tell you this is shit, this is not acceptable, you change it and everything. We're giving our power away. And on all levels. And like I say, I observe, I feel, I see. Many times to keep a really high Facebook following and many likes, uh, you have to give away your sincerity and your authenticity. You have to authenticity. You have to shut up when you want to say something that others may judge. You have to say things that maybe are not quite your feeling, just so you keep the following. Well, I want million followers. I'm aiming for YouTube and also for the world, but let us go gradual. And I want 5,000 likes, no problem. No problem. That's what I'm here for, to give to so many, but I want sincerity. I want sincerity. People accept me for who I am and what I do, even with things they don't understand. I'm just so intimate with Source, with God. I have no respect. I have so much love. I have no respect and no shame. And it's all just a game. All this fear, shame, respect towards the Source is separation of religion. This is very beginner stage. More intimate you get is like you are with God, like yourself, with your best body. Because actually Source is you. Source is the power that you are. You step in your power, you step into power of God, and God embodies you. Yeah, and the other day, Purna, why you are wearing a shirt? I'm unfriending you now. Well, I blocked her after because I'm not wearing a shirt. Okay, it's my will. It's not even if it's hot. I maybe not wear a shirt in winter because, but I'm not wearing a shirt because it's hot, but it doesn't matter. I'm not wearing a shirt because I'm not wearing a shirt. Because this is my choice. You know. She can turn off the video and watch something else. She don't have to oppose me or throw her shit at me. And her own shame of her own body and all these things. No. If she needs help, she can ask nicely. Write something about our body so I get free out of shame of judging my body and the image that God created me according to the image. This will not help her. No. Just like that friend, even if he would employ me and I would have lectures sometime for his uh, firm, I will not help him in any way. I'll get maybe money from him, but he will just get ego that he's my boss. I helped him more by doing what I did. I sent him in his own power, and I kept my own power. Don't allow people to mess with you. Those who mess with you, they don't want best for you. Don't allow people who don't want best for you to mess with you. Those who really love you will never influence in any way. I know you will maybe not believe this, but God knows, so I will say it anyway. Many times to me, just through pictures, through comments, things are revealed about people they don't know even about themselves. I see so much, I don't know how I was blessed so much by Source. I see so much, but I'm silent. Never say anything. I want best for them. So I don't mess with them. And I just put my videos, my words out full of quotes so they can remember. For all of them. People who mess with you, want to change you. Even if I know, if I see, I'm not trying to change you. Because I know you have free will. And I don't have that right. I can only do my best for you by giving the teaching, unconditional love out. Not taking your power away, but empowering you like with this video, motivation, inspiration. So the violation against you stops and you stop taking power away from you. You stop giving your power away and God forbids you stop taking power away from others. But hey, we are in this world in the matrix and this is the world of taking power away, giving power away and not standing in your power. All about sacrifice and for nothing. You see all the examples of ascended masters on earth, Buddha, Jesus, everybody, standing in their power so much. Jesus is a real example of standing in his power. He was standing in his power when masses were worshipping him and saying he's God. His power did not change when they told crucify him and really everyone was against him, just the few closest not. That didn't change the truth. That didn't change the power. If they make him king in this world, or they torture him to death, he was still same power, same truth, and same teaching, same word. Regardless if they accept, reject, if they elevate or destroy you. No ascended master never given power away. Jesus is great example. Like this standing in power is seen in the marketplace very much. They have the power. They are the ones who are controlling everything and everything. But the power of God was so strong. He took the whip and I'm the power. What you doing here in this house of God? This is not place of business. Standing in His power, always, always. Whatever they did to him did not change his power, his truth, till the very last moment. No? That's the example. Others may accept you today, love you today. I've seen this here all around. Almost worshipping me and I don't know what, declaring me for I don't know who and I don't know what. And after I actually saw that moment, the moment will come when you will throw a stone at me. Okay, but let me wait. And what I saw, it happened. So people change. Regardless if they are accepting you now, they are approving you, if they agree with you, if they love you for who you are, you have to understand one thing always. You have yourself and God knows you, approves you, never needs to approve you any, even sources in your heart. You are always approved and you are always guided from the heart to do what is in your heart and to be yourself and not to change because of illusions of others, because those who want best for you are like me telling you similar messages. So you stop giving power away like this. Never lose your own power. Others may come and leave, may love you or hate you. Well, this is illusionless. And I see in my path you are tested many times. Something that was empowering you may be taken away sometime and like this. And you see how much you stand in your power. If you can be sane, you are alone, like we give example on the cross or on the throne of a king. You can be same king, same queen. It's true that you are within the kingdom. It doesn't matter what others declare, approve, agree with, accept, want from you, want you to stop doing. What matters is only you. Because God already knows you, and only God's source knows you more than you know yourself. Others in this world, in matrix of the mind, they don't know themselves even. How can they know you? How can they know what is good for you? How can they know what you should do and what you should not do? And even if they judge, like with me, they judge naked Jesus. God was laughing, it's pure comedy and innocent and just free of all sin and all shame and guilt of this world. And I tell you, God stops laughing when these people judge. Because then they give this old serious energy of control. That's why I was always so allergic to it. Because what I felt inside is somebody trying to control me, tell me what to do, how to do it, what not to do. No, thank you. I see your own illusions. I see them. I leave you alone. So, if you cannot see my truth, step in your power. I'm not saying to anyone anything. I'm autistic, madman. I'm just speaking to the field of our consciousness. Like that. Because you have to understand something. Only God knows you. Source loves you for who you are, and Source wants you to do what is in your heart. And you can only know yourself. You know what you like. You know what expands your heart when you do it. And you know what contracts you. I don't want to. You know that. They don't, maybe. I'm very weird. I don't like things that others do, like chatting. But anyway, masters don't chat. You notice this, maybe. Maybe we create something to help many. I don't like all these things that people like. I don't like manners of the mind much. Debates I don't like, and arguments, and proving right and disproving. I'm standing in my truth. I am my power. I'm not taking from anyone away. Just not allowing things that do not vibrate according to the mission of my heart. I know myself. And I can only know myself. I can only be myself. Others may not understand why so sensitive and why I don't like that. But God knows and I know. And as I respect vibrations of others and let them be in their own power, I'll not give my power away. And you, I am you, you're one. You can only know yourself. Others may be very close to knowing you, very close to seeing you, but only God sees you. Those really masters who really see you and know you, they are silent and let you know yourself like God wants you to know yourself. Those who don't know you have selfish motives and they will tell you you are that, you were this in past life, you were that. They will influence you always. Those who really love you are one with God, and because God is not revealing and wants you to remember, reveal yourself, they will not tell you also. So like this, you can only know yourself. We are here only to remind you, not to tell you your truth, who you are, and what you should do. But we are here giving out messages to empower you, to activate you, so you remember yourself. That's true love. Somebody who wants to influence you and wants to program you, regardless who they say they are, regardless of their following, regardless of what others think they are, move back. Don't be part of this. You can only know yourself. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. If others want from you to do something else and to stop doing that or do what they want you to do, then you don't want to do it. You know it. You allow them to do what they like, so you don't allow them to tell you what to do. You know what you want to do, and not others. Like example, everybody in this world, you, me, and everyone, we know what we want. We want to do that. If somebody wants something from you and you say no, you would say yes if you would want to do it and be part of it, no? But people say no, you say no. And then the other party starts. Yeah, but you know what, but this, but that, but but you, and then, oh, okay. But I tell you something. Somebody drink a beer, come on. I don't drink beer. Can't drink one beer. If I brought you beer, you will drink it, and then you drink it. And like that stuff. And people cannot accept your will, and you cannot accept the will of others. But we have to always remember something. If you want to do something, you would say yes. If somebody asks you, hey, let us go somewhere now, or somebody asks you, come on, will you come help me to do this in the garden? If you want to do it, you say yes. If somebody messages me, you want to do that? My heart feels yes, I say yes. My heart feels no. I have other business now. I have something others to do. I just don't want to do that. This is not my vibration, my work. I say no. You say no. You have to know something. Everybody would say yes if they really wanted to do it. Because when you want to do, you just agree. You say, yes, let us go. Come on. Let us dance. Come on. When they say no to you, when you say no to them, it's because you mean no. Because you don't want it, and they mean no. But hey, here, we just cannot accept. We have to butt our butts out. But. But I'm a victim of your butt. Of all the buts. In heaven, there's no buts. If will is accepted, there's no buts. We all are naked, butt naked. Accepting. No for an answer. No buts. Only naked buts. Because there's no illusions to cover. Truth is naked. Love is naked. No shame anymore. No guilt. So we can be naked. So like this. You can only know yourself. And how much you know yourself, only you know yourself, not others. They have to know themselves. And they can only know themselves. They cannot know you. Even the one who knows you most in this world is just very close of knowing you and can be in great illusion also. Even me, everyone. Even me, regardless, the closest one to me. Yes. Only God knows truth, your truth, and who you are. And you can know yourself only. Others cannot. And you know what you want and you know what you don't want. You step in your power when you say yes to what you want and you start saying no to what you don't want. Yes, many will get hurt because they think you owe them something, they have expectations. Many think just because you are here, your duty and responsibility is to do what they want. But ascension and stepping out of the matrix is stepping in your own power. Knowing what your heart say yes to, knowing what you want, who you are, what is your work, and saying no to people, situations, work that you really feel is not for you. That's how you step in your own power. God knows you. You have to know yourself, Father. You have to know yourself. Then you do what you know best and let others know themselves and do what they love with you. No more violations. No more knowing better than others about them. No more trying to influence will of others. Let everyone know themselves even if they are in illusion, and let everyone do what they want, because I do what I want. And if they want, they will say yes, they will do this with me, just as I will say yes if I want it. If I say no, if you say no, finished. I am in my own power, I accept your power. That's why in my house, if I say I don't like this argument, I will not debate. I'm not here to answer your question. Others are here to speak with the mind and arguments and debates and be right or wrong. If they cannot accept, I get angry. Because I'm in my power, giving them power, but not here to take my power away. I'm very sensitive. I feel all little things that are trying to take power away from you and me. And my mysterious ways are teaching for others. So they can stop, so you can stop giving power away. Stop taking power away. Step in your own power. Knowing what you want, not allowing what you don't want. In this way you rise, you ascend into your greatest version. And you are the power, and it's so amazing. Knowing, being, feeling when you are okay, even if others are not okay with your power. When you are okay with when others want something for you and you are okay with it, when you say no, when you are okay with if others judge you and they are in illusion about you and throwing around lies about you just because they are confused, but you know God knows you in your power and you are in your power laughing. and you bless them, let them do what they like. I go away. God knows me. I know that I am, and I am to do what I do best. And who can accept me as I am, as I accept them as they are. They are not approving me. I'm not pleasing them. I'm not pretending. I'm being myself, empowering others to be themselves also, so we can step in our power and ascend. Because heaven and earth is a place where everybody is standing in his own power, taking power away from no one. Yeah. And there's no buts, only naked buts. Because there's no illusions to cover. But there's no but. Will or beings is accepted. For you know what you want, and you will say yes if you want that. You know who you are. You will tell me you are that. And if I tell you you're somebody else, well, you know yourself. And even if you don't, you have right to be in illusion. Don't accept. Send me somewhere if I tell you who you are. Because that's what I'm teaching us here. So, step in your power so everybody can step in their own power as we stop giving and taking power away. And we all can be free. Namaste. If anybody want to support this roaring channel of empowerment, well, that empowerment really helps me to do the work. And like I said, I could receive from people who did not respect me and wanted to put themselves above me. I could receive much. I rather receive what sincere hearts share for free, just a simple man. And I know my greatness coming and greater things that these people promised to me. Because if I accepted that, I would now be small slave with money, maybe. Just people will still think me that I'm great, but now I'm far more greater and more powerful. But I got so much spiritual power and gifts just because of that choice. And I did not allow my power to be taken away for material benefit. I'm a rather simple man. And I know that by being myself and being in my power, taking no power from anyone away, my dreams are to come true, for I'm here just for that. I'm sincere being myself in my power and blessing you to be in your power also, because you are the power that I am. Don't give your power away. Keep your power and let others have their power so we can have heaven on earth. Namaste. Namaste.